Make sure you had a look at the previous tutorials about globcon snapshots to fully enjoy this one. After having set all the parameters of the current device according to our needs, we take a new snapshot. We then start a scope set edit session to include all and only the parameters we want to recall from it. In case we need to change something in the dataset, keeping the scope set as it is, we can tweak what's necessary and then click on Store. After a confirmation, the snapshot dataset is entirely replaced with the current device settings, while the scope set remains as it is. To permanently remove a snapshot from the list, select it and click on Delete. A confirmation is required before proceeding. Select multiple snapshots first and then click on Delete to remove them in one go. In an Xbox MD having Dante input sent to all the outputs, we take a new snapshot. Let's select All from the Dante scope routing details. We will recall this one when we will need to change just the routing of the Dante outputs. We can now duplicate the snapshot. We get a complete and independent clone offered with the original name followed by the word copy. We then create another duplicate. The three snapshots have the same data set. Let's rename them all and sharp each scope set to just recall the patch of Dante from the first, MADI SC from the second, and MADI BNC from the third one. Let's now change the patch of Dante, SC and BNC, selecting as input the MADI SFP. We then take a new snapshot, duplicate it twice, and repeat the same operation on names and scope sets as we did before, to have the B set ready. Recalling snapshot number 1, only the Dante output patch is changed. Recalling snapshot number 2, we change the SC patch, while snapshot number 3 is recalling just the BNC patch. We can quickly test the B group of snapshots individually, recalling them one by one. If we want to recall both Dante SC and BSC at the same time, we can select the first 3 snapshots and click on Recall. The snapshots are recalled in rapid sequence and each of them bring a morphing contribution. If we want to recall just the SC and BNC, we select the relevant snapshots and click on Recall. With the right click on a snapshot, a menu pops up offering several options. We can copy just the scope set, the dataset, or the whole snapshot. Let's select Copy Snapshot to bring both the scope set and the dataset into the clipboard. We can then target another snapshot, right-click and select, for example, Paste Scope Set, leaving the original dataset on the target snapshot as it is. Right-clicking on another snapshot, we can select Paste Dataset, while leaving untouched its scope set. To avoid unwanted changes on both the data and the scope set, we can lock the snapshot, just clicking on the relevant checkbox. When a snapshot is locked, we can still click on Scope Areas and Details to start a read-only scope set edit session. In the upper part of the snapshot navigator, the word Locked follows the name of the snapshot, which cannot be modified. Scrolling the list in the navigator, we can monitor the status of all the snapshots. Changes will be possible only for non-locked snapshots. When a locked snapshot is selected, Store, Edit, and Delete buttons are disabled. If we select all the snapshots and click on Delete, even after the confirmation, the locked ones are still there. Changing the order of the snapshots is easy. Click and drag the snapshot, move it up or down, and drop it where desired. We can also select multiple snapshots and drag them all at the desired position, indicated by the gray line in the list. Don't miss the next video tutorials showing another very useful feature, the Snapshot Edit. Powerful, easy, globcon.